Hey everybody, I wanted to show a tip video on ice machines and how to use the water bottles for them instead of ice. The system I came up with, I did this when Terry broke her ankle and used it again when I had my knee replacement. It works fantastic. You just get 3 cases of these mini bottles, and that's 3 cases of 24 bottles. And that gives you enough with extra. These machines hold about 8 of these mini bottles. And so I divided them up. I've got leftovers. I actually did them 9 in a group mistakenly. So I have extras, but I just use 8 at a time. But I numbered them 1 through 9. And so I've got 1 in here ready to transport into the kitchen, which is where this machine would be. I already came out here and took the number 9s out and put them in here. So these are liquid from overnight. And so I just have a place for each one, and I've got a line here of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 goes here, 6 is up there, and then 7, 8, 9. And you basically, you come in, I bring this into the kitchen, and I have this sitting here in the kitchen empty, and I bring this over to the sink, and I pull the 9s out, put it into this, brought it out here, and loaded the 9s up here. And then I grabbed the 1s and loaded them in here, and then I would take them into the kitchen where this would be, and I would just load them in. And this, I mean, with this system, you can easily stay on ice the whole day and all night, rotating. Particularly if you don't let it sit and completely, if you just do it for the 20 minutes, then you would, these would not melt that much, and so they would refreeze really quickly. So that's the idea anyway. So I hope that helps somebody that's trying to figure out how to do that, because it's a nightmare trying to keep, especially if you're using ice. The ice machine in our refrigerator just does not keep up if you're using ice. And this is the only way that you can really, without buying a bunch of ice and keeping your freezer full of it, because the ice isn't reusable, it's a nightmare. So I love this reusable technique. And a lot of people do it, but I didn't know about it when we first were using it, and somebody told me about it. So I thought I would just show you how I organize it and keep it straight, so I know which ones. The only thing is, sometimes I forget which bottle, which one number I was on. And I'm thinking about using one of those erasable, those whiteboard pins, and just marking it. You know, marking it that this is the one I just used. That way I know one is the one this is the one that was just put in there, and the latest one. Because sometimes, you know, with this method, it's easy. If you take, say if you have 1s, you take the 1s out and you move everything over. That's the way I used to do it. I would move everything over, and then I would put the next one over here, and then move everything over, then over here, and move everything over. And that way I would always be pulling from the right. But I don't have enough room in there to do it that way. So this works just as well, just having them numbered. All right, I hope that helps someone out there. Take care, everybody.